Hello, Taurus. Hello. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here to see your October 2019 reading. We are going to start off with the overall energy, and that card is self-love. And this is pulled from the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware. And what this card is meaning for you for October is you need to cherish yourself a little bit more. Taurus tend to be the caretakers, wanting to make sure everybody else is feeling good. But you really need to cherish yourself this month. You need some self-care, right? Appreciate you. The only way you can give is if you fill your cup up first, as they say, right? So take some time for some self-love. I think that's some beautiful energy, and I think as Taurus, you need to be reminded of that often. We tend to put, Taurus, you tend to put everybody else first, which is wonderful. However, you got to take some time for you. We also have the other overall energy card, which is pulled from the Wisdom of the Deck Oracle by Colette Baron-Reed. And this is No Place Like Home. If that doesn't say Taurus, I don't know what does. We really like to be at home. However, this one is more coming home to yourself, feeling good in your own skin, feeling like you again. Maybe for a while you felt a little lost, only because you weren't truly lost, but you were putting so many other people first, and now you're kind of back and you're like, okay, I'm coming home to me. So this is some really nice energy, especially for Taurus, because that's who you are. That really is who you are. So some really great, loving energy. Now, we're going to go right into the tarot here, and this is the traditional Rider-Waite deck that I'm using. And the first card out for you, Taurus, is the King of Cups in reverse. And this is self-compassion. This is your inner feelings about you, and have some compassion for yourself. Ties right into the overall energy. So, again, have compassion for yourself, treat yourself, take care of you. Not sure what it is that will make you feel that way, because this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate with everyone differently. But if your thing is taking a walk in nature, make sure you give time to do that, whatever your thing is. Okay, definitely do that this October, not just once, multiple times, right, throughout the month. Then we have, the the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Eight of Swords is great card to have in reverse, because what that means is you are really releasing some negative thoughts about yourself or a situation. You're looking more positive on every aspect of life. Again, I feel like even though this is a general reading, I feel like Spirit is trying to tell me this is, I don't really feel like this is going financially, but it could. I don't really think that it's love either, as far as with another person. I really think it's about you and your self-love and your thoughts, and maybe lately you've been a little bit up in your head, worrying and feeling trapped, and now you're releasing that. So maybe you were told some things that, really didn't make you feel very good, and you're like, wait, no, that's not right. Okay, so good energy there, releasing all those negative thoughts. I like that. Takes us here to the King of Swords, which is you having truth and clarity in all situations. I see this as very much everything, whether it's love, finance, yourself. You're just, as they say, cutting through, right? The big sword, they're cutting through the BS, and nobody can fool you this month. You just can see right through them. You may not call them out on it, but and even with yourself, you're seeing that you're having that clarity with your own thoughts, which is really beautiful, because now that you're doing that, you're going into this Ace of Cups energy, which is just true, like this love and this spiritual insight. It is, a gift from the divine. Your cup overfloweth, right? So again, you're having, I feel like Spirit, you're going to have a lot of spiritual insight maybe getting some downloads in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. But you're going to feel really good, calm, self-love, which when we do that, we give love. So it's really just beautiful energy there. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And this was you were feeling limited in whatever situation you were in. You were feeling very limited, like I can't make changes or I can't move forward. However, we have the Ten of Swords here, and that is your deep wounds healing. You're done with this cycle. You're done with this cycle. It's gone away. You can't get any worse than this, right? But you're literally done with it. It's gone. It's going away, right? And then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and this was again you feeling struggling emotionally, struggling logically, struggling, or maybe you weren't even really struggling, but you felt like you were. Okay, but again, we have the King of Wands in reverse, and you kind of had these really high expectations, maybe of yourself or others, and expectations are just, that word to me just does not feel good. I know for most people it does, but and this is coming a lot through a lot of signs here. When we have too high of expectations of ourselves, then it feels like we achieve nothing, right? It's never good enough. When we have high expectations of other people, you're setting it up for failure because, again, I like to use this example because it's pretty plain and simple and easy to understand. But let's say you're expecting flowers from someone and they bring you daisies, but you wanted roses or you expected roses, and now you don't have the appreciation for the daisies or the gratitude and how beautiful these daisies are because all you're thinking is, why didn't I get roses? And then the other person had no idea, so now you're disappointed in them. You see why I don't like expectations. So don't have that high expectations of yourself. I know people will probably think I'm crazy for saying that, but I think it's too much pressure, and I think we miss the joys of everything else when we do that. So this leads us right to the Chariot card. This is you. You're very determined. I like that. You're focused. You're focused on yourself. It's really good energy. Again, I don't feel like Taurus focuses on themselves enough, just absolute givers. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse, which I love because this is you moving on. You're not focusing on the 3 cups that have tipped over. You are actually seeing the 2 cups that are full, and you're appreciating that. So really good, really, really good energy there. And then, excuse me, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is you learning this and implementing this and starting to really know, okay, I have to take care of me first so I can give out that love, so I can give out that caring nature without feeling depleted at the end of the day. So you're really learning and implementing this new routine for you where, yes, you are still there for people, but you do take the time to have that self-love and self-care for you so that you can give that out. I think that's a lesson that has taken you a long time to learn, but you've learned it. And it takes us to the High Priestess, which I absolutely love this card because this is knowledge. This is sacred secrets from the divine. I really think that journaling your dreams down, and that's where it keeps coming from. I feel like you're going to be getting messages from the divine or from loved ones, angels, you name it, through your dreams. So I would journal if you haven't already, but I would definitely journal during October. I think you will find the signs that you need for whatever it is that you're kind of looking for, because again, this is a general reading. It will be different for everyone, but highly recommend grabbing a journal and writing stuff down in it from your dreams. So I like to go to the bottom of the deck here and look at this. We're going to have prosperity this month. It might be in love. It could be in money. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. And how is that going to happen? Because you're releasing, with this Devil card in reverse, you're releasing all those negative thoughts. Could be something habitual that's not good for you. Maybe you know, I don't know, smoking, overeating, you name it, right? We all have something habitual. You're probably letting that go and going, oh, I don't need that in my life anymore. Um, you have the Justice card. This is the law of attraction, which put out, you give, right? So again, you're thinking clearly, you're giving yourself, you know, that self-love so that you can get that love back. It's really beautiful. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're walking away from some old habits, patterns, thought processes, right? Because we have the Tower card here in reverse, and that is personal transformation, okay? And the funny thing is, I really feel like this is not going to be hard. This is just something that is going to flow this month. Like, you're just seeing it clearly, right? That King of Swords, you're seeing clearly. Oh, well, I don't need this in my life anymore. I thought I needed it, but I don't. And then we have the Queen of Wands here, and this is you with this exuberance for life and determination. Like, hey, things are going to be different. I like it, you know. We're always, you know, ever changing, and hopefully ever changing for the better and learning something new. So it's really, really good energy. And you are not just going based on just emotions. You're actually thinking about things strategically. Like, how do I make these changes? What is going to be the best thing for me, right? That way I can give out to the world. And then we have this Page of Swords, and this is that thirst for knowledge. And I'm telling you, that knowledge that you're looking for, that information you're looking for, I'm telling you, it is going to come from your dreams, guys. Coming from your dreams. So please, you don't have to journal every single detail. People take words like journaling and think that you got to write a book. No, just a word here or there. Something that clicked in your dream. Whatever you remember, right? Signs, symbols. If you see, I don't know, a dove in your dream, go look up what that means, all right? So really, Spirit is pushing that through. You really want to journal if you don't. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is you working hard. You are definitely working hard on giving yourself, not in that over, like, look how patient he is, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, most patient knight, right? Just sitting there on his horse. So you don't have to push it, but you are working hard. But it's not draining work. It's rewarding work, and it's self-work. So, again, I just absolutely love this energy for you this month of October, Taurus. And at the end of the reading, I pull a Buddha Wisdom card. And for you, Taurus, it has, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Well, isn't that the truth, right? Being all up in our head, being negative about ourselves. Oh, it can't happen for me. Oh, it won't work. Blah, 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 right? But you're letting go of that. You're letting go of that. So, my Taurus, I hope that this is somewhat valuable to you. Please put some comments down if it resonates with you. I love to read comments and reply to them. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell for notifications so you know when the next video is uploaded. I love you, my Taurus, and you just have a beautiful October. I know you will.